Reichstag building was completed in 1894, following German national unity, and the establishment of the German Reich in 1871. After a complete restoration of Paul Wallet's original building, the Bundestag reconvened, here in Sir Norman Foster's spectacularly restored Reichstag building on April 19, 1999. Following German reunification on October 3, 1990, the Bundestag, or the German Federal Parliament, decided, 1 year later, to make the Reichstag, the seat of parliament in Berlin, the restored capital of reunited Germany. This is 2019, and a must-visit location. It would be a good idea to book online to obtain a seat. It is usually overbooked. Checkpoint Charlie was Berlin's crossing point between West and East Berlin, nearby the inner Berlin sector boundary between 1961 and 1989. Checkpoint Charlie was situated on the territory of former West Berlin, in the Friedrichstrasse, before the junction with Zimmerstrasse. It's an important point to visit, with a lot of history surrounding the region. Things you can do around Checkpoint Charlie. Visit Gendarmen Market. Shop around Stadtmitte. Walk around Leipziger Strasse. Visit the Museum for Communication. Fly over Berlin, inside the High Flyer. Visit Berlin-Anhalter Bahnhof. Grab a coffee at West Berlin, and walk in the Bessel Park. Alexanderplatz in Mitte is one of the best-known public squares in Berlin. It's certainly the biggest. It is named after Tsar Alexander I, 1805. Most people simply call it Alex. Alexanderplatz is Berlin's eastern center, and is an important transport junction for the S-Bahn, U-Bahn, regional trains, trams and buses. It also has many great tourist attractions within walking distance, making it the ideal starting point for a sightseeing tour of Berlin. Since reunification, Alexanderplatz has been in a constant state of change: a shopping center, a multiplex cinema, a department store, shops, hotels. There are plans for several high-rise buildings around the square, but whether, and in what form, this project takes place has not yet been decided. Only one thing's for certain: Alexanderplatz is still the biggest public square in any city in Germany. It's a nice place to spend time, if you are wandering around in that region. I enjoyed hanging out there. The Berlin Television Tower, soaring 368 meters into the sky, is the city's most visible landmark. But the tower on Alexanderplatz is not just literally a must-see sight, it is also the highest building in Europe, open to the general public. And from the dizzying height of its viewing platform, you have a spectacular 360-degree panoramic view, out across the entire city, and beyond. The Hack-Escher Market shopping area begins outside the S-Bahn station Hack-Escher Market, located in Mitte. If you are visiting Berlin, this is definitely a place you don't want to miss. Some of the walking tours begins from the Hack-Escher Market area. The area is framed by Dirksenstrasse in the south and Torstrasse in the north. It adjoins Rosa-Luxemburg-Platz in the east and Oranienburger Strasse in the west. Inside, you can stroll from one small specialized shop to another, just as in the neighboring Rosenhof and Rosenthalerhof. The little cafes, bars, and restaurants are favorite places for relaxed shopping breaks during your walk around. The area around Hack-Escher Market is not the place for finding big chain or department stores. Hack-Escher Market became a shopping hotspot because famous designer shops, as well as newer and younger Berlin labels, are offering their products here. Unusual clothes, outrageous shoes, or fancy accessories can be found in small and medium-sized shops in this area. Don't expect to find a bargain here, since prices around Hack-Escher Market are quite hot. 5 places you can visit around Hack-Escher Market are: 1. Hack-Escher Hof. 2. Courtyard of Haus Schwarzenberg. 3. Neue Synagogue. 4. Anne Frank Zentrum. 5. Viet Village. The city of Berlin is 9 times bigger than Paris, but has only 1/5 the density of Paris. It feels a lot more spacious. Or maybe it's the fact that Berlin has more bridges than Venice that keeps the traffic flowing and offers you a little breathing room. Either way, you can enjoy a hassle-free bus tour and check out the top attractions at your own pace. Hop off the bus and see the points of interest that appeal to you. Then, hop back on and skip the ones that don't. Combine a tour with a boat ride on the Spree River during your vacation. Or, pick up a ticket to Madame Tussauds to go along with your tour. And, for those who want to do something exciting in Berlin, pair the tour with the concert at Charlottenburg Palace. If you want a reliable way to get around the city that stops at all of the key attractions, a hop-on, hop-off tour is what to do in Berlin. You can see the Spree River ride on the boat, to have an idea of how the experience will be. You can usually save up to 20% on your hop-on, hop-off tickets, by adding exciting activities to make your visit unforgettable. Get entrance tickets to the Legoland Discovery Center, the Berlin Dungeon, Madame Tussauds, or the Sea Life Center. Make your bookings online, before you start your trip, to make sure you have access to your locations of interest. On the days you are in Berlin, it's difficult to get tickets to some of the tourist attractions. Enjoy your trip to Berlin.